everyone. Leave the noise of the modern world at the threshold. Tonight, we travel back to the 9th century, to the heart of the frozen north. Outside, a storm from the gods is brewing. But within these ancient timber walls, the fire is eternal. You have found your sanctuary. Welcome to Historical Sleep Tales. Before we begin, find your most comfortable position. Let the embers of the past guide you home. The Longhouse is waiting. You are safe. You are warm. Let us begin our journey. Chapter 1. The Arrival. The wind outside howls like a living thing. It pushes against your back, urging you forward through the darkness. Snowflakes swirl in the air, stinging your cheeks, catching in your hair. Each step through the drifts is heavy, deliberate. Your boots sink deep into the fresh powder. You can feel the cold trying to work its way through the leather, through the wool, seeking the warmth of your skin. But ahead, through the curtain of white, you see it. The Longhouse, timber walls, thick and ancient, rising from the earth like a sleeping giant. Smoke curls from the roof, gray against the black sky, carrying with it the promise of warmth, the promise of shelter, the promise of rest. You reach the heavy wooden door. Your hand finds the iron handle, cold as ice. You pull. The door resists for just a moment, held tight by the wind, and then it yields. It swings open with a deep, satisfying creak that speaks of age and strength. And then, warmth. It rushes over you like water, like honey, like sunlight breaking through the clouds. The contrast is so complete, so total, that for a moment you simply stand there, letting the heat wash over your frozen face. The wind tries one last time to follow you inside, but you step forward, crossing the threshold, and pull the door closed behind you. The storm is sealed outside now. The storm is sealed outside now. You can still hear it, muffled and distant, like a memory of cold, rather than the cold itself. The timber walls are so thick, so solid. They have stood here for generations, keeping out winter after winter, storm after storm. You are protected now. You are safe. You stamp your boots gently on the wooden floor, dislodging clumps of snow that begin to melt, almost immediately in the warmth. You can feel your fingers starting to tingle. As sensation returns, the tip of your nose tingles too. Your cheeks flush with heat. This is the feeling of coming in from the cold. This is the feeling of arriving home. The Longhouse stretches before you, long and narrow, intimate, despite its size. The ceiling rises high above, supported by massive wooden pillars that march down the hall like sentinels. And in the very heart of the room, in a long stone hearth that runs the entire length of the hall, burns the fire. The fire, it crackles and pops, sending sparks dancing upward into the shadows. The flames are deep orange, almost red at their base, yellow at their tips. The light they cast is golden and soft, painting everything in warm amber tones. You begin to remove your outer layers. First, the heavy cloak, thick with snow. You shake it gently and hang it on a peg near the door. Then your mittens, damp with melted snow. Each layer you remove feels like shedding weight, shedding worry, shedding the world outside. Chapter 2. The Atmosphere. Now. You can truly see the Longhouse. Now. You can truly feel it. The floor beneath your feet is made of wide wooden planks, smoothed by countless footsteps over countless years. In some places, you can see the grain of the wood, swirling patterns like water frozen in time. In others, the wood is darker, aged to a deep, rich brown. It feels solid. It feels eternal. Your eyes are drawn to the pillars. Each one is a massive tree trunk, still bearing the marks of the axes that shaped them. But they are not plain. Each pillar is alive with intricate designs, serpents that coil upward, their scales rendered in careful detail, vines that twist and intertwine, and runes carved deep into the wood. Their meanings are ancient, half forgotten, but their presence is comforting, like a silent prayer carved in timber. You run your hand along the wood as you walk slowly toward the fire. The surface is smooth in places, rough in others. You can feel the grooves of the carvings beneath your fingertips. The wood is warm here, warmed by the fire, warmed by the very breath of the Longhouse. It feels alive beneath your touch. It remembers every hand that has touched it before yours. You are part of its history now. The smell. Oh, the smell. It fills your lungs. It fills your entire being. There is wood smoke, sweet and clean. The scent of pine and birch burning. But beneath that, there is the scent of home. A large iron pot hangs over the fire, simmering slowly. A rich stew of root vegetables and herbs. The smell is deep, nourishing. It makes the world outside feel like a distant dream. Everything you need is right here. There are furs everywhere, heavy furs, thick and soft, draped over the sleeping benches that line the walls. Bearskin, reindeer hide, sheepskin in shades of white and gray and brown. Some are laid flat, creating cushions. Others are folded and piled, creating bolsters and pillows. You reach out and touch one. A reindeer hide, you think. And the fur is so soft, it seems to melt beneath your fingers. It is the kind of softness that makes you want to close your eyes just from touching it. The fire continues its ancient dance. You lower yourself onto one of the sleeping benches, sinking into the furs. They embrace you, surround you, cradle you. The warmth of the fire reaches you here, a gentle heat that never burns, that only comforts. You can feel it on your face, on your hands. You arrange the furs around yourself, creating a nest, a cocoon. Above you, the roof beams are barely visible in the flickering firelight. They disappear into shadow, then reappear as the flames surge. There are things hanging from them, bundles of dried herbs, their scent faint but present, strings of dried mushrooms, a fishing net folded and stored for winter. These are the tools of life, the provisions of survival. But here and now, they seem like decorations, like art, like part of the Longhouse's soul. The storm outside continues. You can hear it when you listen carefully. The wind pushing against the walls, testing them, finding them unmovable. The snow falling, soft and endless, piling higher and higher in the world beyond these walls. But inside, there is only warmth, only stillness, only peace. You settle deeper into the furs. Your breathing slows, the fire crackles, and a log shifts, sending up a fresh shower of sparks. The light plays across the carved pillars, making the serpents seem to move, making the vines seem to grow. Everything is alive in the gentlest way. Everything is exactly as it should be. Chapter 3. The Ancient Tales. In the Quiet. A story comes to you, not from anyone speaking, but from the Longhouse itself, from the ancient wood, from the fire, from the very air. It is a story about the sky, about how, long ago, before there were people to tell stories, there were only the stars. The stars have always been there, watching, waiting, gleaming in the darkness. Each one is a small fire, burning far away, so far that we cannot imagine the distance. But they are there. They have always been there. The people who carved these pillars, who built this longhouse, they knew the stars. They watched them wheel overhead through the long winter nights. They saw patterns there, pictures, stories written in light. There is a tree, the story whispers. A great tree. Yggdrasil, they called it. The world tree. Its roots go down, down, down into the deepest earth, into places where even darkness is too bright a word for what exists, and its branches go up, up, up into the highest heavens, into realms of light and air and things beyond naming. The tree holds everything. It holds the world. It holds the stars. It holds you, even now, though you cannot see it. Its roots are beneath this longhouse. Its branches are above this storm. It grows, slowly, eternally, and as it grows, it keeps everything in balance, everything in its place. When the wind howls outside, it is only the tree breathing. When the snow falls, it is only the tree shedding what it no longer needs. Everything is part of the tree. Everything is held by the tree. You are safe because the tree's roots are deep. You are warm because the tree's sap runs with ancient fire. This is not something you need to understand. It is only something to hold, gently, like holding a smooth stone in your hand. The tree is there. The stars are there. The longhouse is there. And you are here, in the center of it all, wrapped in furs, watched by firelight, kept by walls that have kept countless others before you. The story has no ending. It doesn't need one. It simply continues, like the fire continues, like the stars continue, like the tree continues. It will be there tomorrow. It will be there always. And for now, that is enough. Chapter 4. The Drift. You are safe now. You are warm. The furs hold you. The fire watches over you. The walls protect you. There is nothing you need to do. Nothing you need to think. Nothing you need to be except exactly what you are in this moment. A person, resting, safe. Your breathing is slow, deep, easy, in and out, in and out. The fire crackles softly. The storm is far away. Everything is far away. You are drifting now, drifting like snow, drifting like smoke, drifting deeper into warmth, into comfort, into rest, deeper still. The longhouse holds you. The furs embrace you. The fire glows for you. You are so heavy now, heavy with warmth, heavy with peace. Your body sinks into the softness beneath you. Let go. Let go of the day. Let go of the cold. Let go of everything except this moment. You are drifting, deeper, softer, quieter. The fire will burn through the night. The walls will stand through the storm. You are held. You are safe. Drifting, deeper, into sleep. Sleep now. Sleep.